Hey folks, and all be all here, and welcome back to the second match of the second week. Today we are facing Restoa, who is from the guild Heroes of Team Tekawasa. I believe it's a Japanese guild. He's got SLKR, only one GL, 414k lifetime banners, about 100k less than me, and relatively light on defense is his play style. 271 compared to 1100 offense, so about 20-25%. Not that great, and even the max score that they've max league that they've achieved is Erodium, never Kyber. So I'm not anticipating a very tough defense. And as expected, my opponent has kept his SLKR on offense, so it is a relatively light defense. I've kept both my GLs on offense as well, just to take out one or two tricky teams that my opponent usually keeps. And I don't know how the back zone is going to be. Sometimes my opponent does keep SLKR at the back, so I'm going to save my Jedi Master Luke in case there's an SLKR hiding at the back. But even though I've kept both my GLs on offense, it is a reasonably tough defense. There's a DR team out there which is faster than my opponent's DR team. Got Grievous with Magna and B2. I really like the stealth that Magna provides initially to Grievous, and just a little additional bonus stats as well. But yeah, I think this team, Grievous is really easy to take out in 3v3, but at least he'll have to take something good against it, like at least pull out a Jedi Knight Revan or so. And then there's a Padme squad, which I'm keeping a lot in defense. At the top, kept the Finn with heroes. I've kept the CLS Chewpio squad, which has been doing pretty well, pulling some good counters like gas and all that. I believe in the last match, the gas team got about 47 banners against that CLS squad, so good to see there. And then the Poggle Django B1 team, that's been a favorite of mine as well. High offensive numbers over there. Tons of boosts, offense boosts that Django gets. And then over here, I've kept a new team, Stormtrooper Han with the Wets over here. Stormtrooper Han over here is sort of on timeout. He failed me in the last Grand Arena match where he got killed against Night Sisters, even though he had the taunting tech from Watt. So I decided to keep him on defense over here. It's reasonably tough on defense. He generates tons of turn meter for the team, and gives tons of good defensive bonuses as a leader, and offensive bonuses when they're below 50% health. So it's a good team, good lead to have on defense, because typically when your opponents get your own allies in the yellow or red, that's when the offense really gets boosted up for the vets, and that might prove to be really clutch at times. So that's the reason I've kept that team over here. At the back, so the hope is to pull a couple of tough teams from the front. I'm hoping that he uses SLKR against the DR, and then at the back I've kept my own Luke with a really fast Shark T, 336, and a couple of other squads. There's a Scoundrel squad with L3 and a mission on Zalbar. There's the Night Sister Newt squad, which has been doing well for me as well. And then there's I've kept a squad with Fives, Rex, and Watt. I think after a long time I'm keeping Watt on defense. It's a really tanky Watt, pretty fast, and tech is going to go on Fives, make him really, really tanky. And at the same time, you're going to have Rex at the back, Rexilating people before you get a chance to take him out. And if he gets the weapons tech, he'll end up going pretty frequently as well. That's the goal with that team. And on defense, I've kept both my Get Ships, Malevolence, and Negotiator. So like I said, my opponent likes to go relatively lighter on defense. No really threatening teams on top over here. We'll take care of that later. And down south, there's really one big team which I've never faced before. It's Jedi Knight Luke, but under Jedi Knight Revan lead, with Jolie in there for the extra revive as well. Plus, all of them have got Savior. So for that, I think I'm going to go in with my Ray squad, with Holdo and Scarif level Pathfinder as the tanks, the meat shields. The goal is just to keep these guys alive with lifeblood, and then let Whirlwind and the ultimate do the damage. my Ray will go first, but then after that, his team is going to move. I think Jedi Knight Revan is going to go next. So let's give Lifeblood over to... Okay, Ray has been marked, but that's not much of an issue. Let's keep distributing Lifeblood around. And I think I'm going to save the heal for now. Let's just do a basic. Let's taunt. And we can get rid of someone, at least for the first time, and trigger Savior. Okay, Savior has been triggered. Let's keep healing these guys up. Okay. Ooh, okay, so that's another Whirlwind. This I think should take care of Jedi Knight Luke. Excellent. Now let's go into... Let's actually heal up some more. I want to see if I can at least get one heal from Holdo. Now Jolie won't be able to revive because that guy was killed with the Whirlwind, which is non-revivable. Yep. So I've got no big issues over here. I think I can work to try to reduce the... or at least try to get some more health back on Ray. That's the ability I was waiting for. Let's heal up Ray. And let's take out Jedi Knight Revan through Whirlwind so that he can't be revived. And I think a little bit of health on Holdo. And then we should be at 53 banners, I think. 52. I think Holdo is missing some health. Okay, that team is taken care of. I think that's going to be the toughest squad on the board. But in case I still have my Jedi Master Luke for the back, in case he has his SLKR. That allows me to use my Jedi team against the Grievous squad. Let's just go with these guys. I can always use Basti as lead separately for additional banners. I'm going to go after B2 and take him out since it's only a G12 B2. Going to get healed up, but I think we should be able to take care of him relatively quicker. Almost. Okay, this should take care of B2. Grievous is going to go again. And let's see if Savior gets triggered. Not yet. Okay, let's just keep taking down stacks. Spread the buffs around. And let's just do a basic over here. Take some stacks down. I'm going to mark Grievous. And at least let's try to end with 51 banners. Don't think we'll be able to do any better. I think should be what we'll get over here. Okay. Now, yeah, let's spread some buffs around. Call everyone to assist. And this should do it. Okay. 52. I think I managed to recover on Hoda, on Grandmaster Yoda. Now against the against crew, I'll probably go in with my JTR. That's always a hard counter. Anything with healing immunity, especially locked healing immunity, is great against crew. That's why sometimes I always take in my Wampa against crew as well, in case I need a counter like that. Unfortunately, the healing immunity on Wampa is not locked. Otherwise, he would have been a really great counter against a lot of teams. That would have actually made his Zeta that much more effective, actually. Okay, stun landed. Let's work on First Order Executioner. Let's do this. Yeah, Kylo is going to end up taking a lot of banners. So that's why we need to put him on timeout a little bit. and see if we can't end up recovering some more banners over here. Now um, let's see if we can't get at least some amount of healing back through Illuminated Destiny. Let's keep him on timeout. He's probably going to stun him, but that's fine because we've got the cleanse from JTR. Alright, Eliminated Destiny. Get rid of that. And let's work down on Kylo before we go after Crew. Alright, this should take care of Kylo. Excellent. Now we've got 3 minutes 13 seconds. I don't know if we'll be able to get another Eliminated Destiny off. Maybe one more. So we may be able to keep this guy under control till then. Let's not do that yet. He's already under damage immunity, so I don't think we'll be able to delay this any further. So we'll have to end with 52. That's fine. I think 52 is okay. Managed to get another one off, but it'll still be 52. Okay. Now, let's see what's at the back, and then we can plan to take out some more. Oh, there you go. He does have his SLKR on defense with a very weird comp. He's got a pre-taunter in there. Huh, that's really, really weird. Well, this makes me feel so much better because now I know my opponent doesn't have much on offense, and he's probably going to struggle quite a lot on my offense, on my defense. I'm still going to one-shot his board given that I have Jedi Master Luke, and that's a hard counter to SLKR. But yeah, this means I just have to plan out what to take against the other characters efficiently, and then I should be in a good spot. So let me do some planning and then come back. All right, let's take out the toughest team first. We know what we're going to take against that. Jedi Master Luke. And we have Hoda. We did save that. And both of them make a really good combination. So I'm definitely going to take those two against SLKR. Question is, who do we take as the third? And I think I do have gas, but I think it might be overkill. I might need gas for one of these other teams because there are some tough teams at the back. So I probably might take Ahsoka. I think the extra dispel might come in pretty handy because there are quite a lot of buffs that these guys will be gaining. So calling them to assist and dispelling the buffs, I think that could be useful. Okay, so we go first and let's do the flux ability. Excellent. The ability block landed, which is good to see. Now I'm going to call. Oh, there we go. That was easy enough. Let's call Ahsoka to assist and try to finish it off. Alright, this should take care of First Order Officer. And now let's focus down on Kylo. Good thing is we have buff immunity. And now we have another ability block. I'm going to heal a little bit. And let's keep going after Kylo. Excellent, he dodged. Let's do another attack with Ahsoka. Call everyone to assist. And reduce his cooldown. And this, I think, should do it. There we go. So it didn't end up wasting too many good Jedi and got 52. Now he does have some really good bounty hunters. Look at that, R7 on Jango, on Boba and Bosk, and relicked up Jango, Grief and Mando as well. So we'll have to save some pretty good teams for those. And I think the teams up top over here are relatively okay. So let's clear the bottom zone and then figure out what we want to take up north. What do I want to use against these? I think against the Finn squad, JTR and Finn, the heroes, I think I'm going to take in my Kira with Han and Chewie, just because I like to stun Finn, take him out of the action pretty soon. And let's call in Han to assist, take him out. Excellent. Healing immunity, I don't like that. So I'll end up losing one banner. But that's fine, 53. Okay, what do I want to take against these two bounty hunter teams? Let's see. Now these bounty hunters are going to be tough to clean up, and they are really well modded as well. Bosk is 311, and look at the Boba, offense modded and still at 304 speed. It's given him some really good mods over here. So I need to be pretty careful about this because I don't know if I have anything which can outspeed these guys. So I'll probably need to get a Thrawn for a fracture or Treya for isolate. Problem is my Treya is only G12, so I think I might just have to go with Thrawn and then Vader. And I'm thinking I might go EP for the additional control. So let's take this team in. My Vader I think is going to go before everyone except for Watt. So Watt is going to get his taunt tech out, but I think I should be able to take care of Boba at least once, and then fracture with Thrawn to take care of Watt next. That's going to be the goal. Let's see if this works. So he's going to get the taunt tech out. Excellent. Now I'm going to do okay, I got some debuffs landed. Let's do Merciless and try to take care of Boba at least once. Not yet. Wow. These guys are really really tanky. Okay, let's do another hit and let's keep working down on these guys. And I think I'm going to pass a turn mirror to... Actually, let me just go and fracture this guy. And then see if he can't stun. Excellent, the stun was very useful. We're still stuck behind the taunt because that needs to be dispelled. Alright, let's pass it over to Vader. One more till Merciless, so we have to somehow survive till then. And I think... oh, there we go. We got this. Let's get some more debuffs. See, we can't take this guy out at least once. And Watt is ability blocked, so that's good. And that should not yet take care of Watt, but I think he should go in the next turn. Man, there we go. So he's gone. Let's apply some more debuffs. Keep going after him. Let's pass it over to EP. Still taunting. Man, EP almost got taken out with that. Okay, stun Bosk. Okay, Merciless again. And now I think we should be able to take care of Boba in this turn. Whew, that was close. And this is a really strong team. You know, Thrawn and Vader is usually what I take against GLs. And these guys were having a tough time getting around the taunt. Really good bounty hunters. Now this is a really fast team as well. Django modded for speed, 313, so he's going to be 343. I've got nothing in my roster that can outspeed that. You know, the Grief is extremely fast as well, 308. He's going to use tons of assists, heal them, and so on and so forth. So I think I'm going to take in my next best squad, which is going to be Gas with the Echo and Arc. Those are the only 501st I have left. This should give some amount of survivability, and there's going to be no revives. So That's going to be one good thing about it. Okay, let's get forward to okay, let's take care of Django so that he doesn't do any more of his shenanigans, and then we can take care of this guy. So we'll end with 51 banners, which is okay against relic bounty hunters. Okay, so bottom zone is cleared out. Now we've got relatively lighter teams up north. What do we want to do against these? Alright, so the toughest team left is definitely the Hux lead. There's not going to be any turn meter gain over here. Wondering what to take against that. I may just take my crew over there because my crew is faster than Hux. So he should be able to dispel the advantage right at the beginning and stun Hux. And at the same time stun C3PO next because he can cleanse, and then start working on the others. So let's take this in. Let's see whether we're able to get the job done. So first stun him. Now let's pass this back to him. Stun this guy. And now let's do that. Okay, so he started taunting. Let's call everyone to assist. Okay, we need to find a way to get around the taunt, or at least start taunting again ourselves. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, man, that was a big hit. We may not make this. Okay, so we had one defeat. Now we'll have to go back in and clean this up with something strong. Wondering what we can take in. I think our Geos will probably have to do. Man, look at the damage on that. Wow. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. I know this guy's going to hit hard, but I think we can get rid of him right here. Yeah, this was messy. But yeah, Hux is always going to be a tough one. And I'd already exhausted all my best teams. So, not much choice over there. Alright, so we already lost a battle. But I think we can be efficient in the other matches. Now, against the Phasma team, I think I'll just take in my Bastilla with Wampa and Dooku. I don't have any other good Jedi left. So I'm going to take these guys in. I think Wampa will do a good job with these guys. Okay, who do we want to take out first? Let's take out Phasma if we can. Stun, additional control, that's good. Let's land a stun over here. And let's do an ability block. I don't know, maybe I should have taken these guys against the Hux team, because there's tons of stuns over here and control, which is always good. Ooh. Yeah, I'd forgotten they hit very hard under yeah, anyone whose relic is going to hit that hard, and these guys especially are really hard hitters. So 51 banners there. Let's do a solo against this team, a Nest solo. I don't think it should be a problem. Nest should be able to survive. And this at least should give us 55 banners, so we should be able to at least salvage some banners. Okay, let's take care of Lando, and now it's only Leia. 55. There we go. Some banners were able to make up, not too many. And now against this one, I think I'm going to go in with I still have a few thermals left to take in, and I think this is an easy enough squad. There's really not much damage there apart from Finn. So I'm just going to take in these guys and let the thermals do the job. They are going to be tanky, but thermals does percentage health damage. So I'm going to call an assist over here so that thermals get popped, and call more assists. And once thermals get popped, then Zam gets turn meter. There we go. More thermals. Got days. We should have probably waited for the cleanse until after the days went out, but that's fine. The good thing is, under Zam's lead, every time the thermals pop, these guys do recover tons of protection. Bosk is always going to be healthy. Keep popping the thermals there. There we go. That is pretty satisfying. Okay, now they've got tenacity up, so they're not going to have any thermals. And that tenacity up is thanks to Rose Tico, who on a basic gives these guys some tenacity up. Okay, let's start the taunt, cleanse, and let's go after Finn, who should pop 4 thermals, or 5 right now. Yep. The moment he takes his turn, there'll be 5 thermals popping. There we go. Yeah, actually this is not a bad team to take against this squad, because these guys have got tons of defense, and they tend to take reduced damage. So thermals do percentage health damage, which actually ends up doing a decent job. And because of all the thermals popping, these guys end with full health and full protection. So we managed to get our feet, and we managed to end with 54 banners. So not a bad team. All right, so we have Finalizer and Radis. So let's go ahead, and the Radis is interesting. It's with the Y-Wing. There are no resistance ships over here. And really weak Millennium Falcon. That's weird. And the Finalizer is with the full first order ships. So let's take the Radis against the Finalizer. I've done that battle quite a few times before. Might end up being a little messy, but I think we'll pull through. Who else do we want to take in? These guys, and yeah, this should be more than enough. Depends on who gets hunted. Let's see how smoothly this battle goes. So they end up going first, and let me start the taunt over here. So Hunted came pretty late, I think, because it's a 6-star ship. They really weren't able to get Hunted out fast enough. Now what do I want to do? I think I want to give some turn meter to Poe, because I want to get Kylo Ren unmasked out as soon as I can. There we go. Now now I need to call Millennium Falcon, and let's see, we'll have to eat some retributions over here. Let's do this. Ooh. Now let's heal everyone up. Yeah, you got to remember that is an R7 boba out there, so that ship is hitting extremely hard. Let's land a daze over there, and let's see if this is able to take anyone out. Yep, did a decent job. Let's take this ship out. The foresight at least is helping us quite a bit. Let's do this. Okay, let's take care of this ship, and now we can take care of this ship. We are at almost full health and full protection, except for the loss of that one ship, which gives us 63. Not bad. I think I'm happy with anything over 60. And now with this crew over here, they're really weak ships, so I'm going to take my rebels and hopefully get decent banners over here. I don't think I will need any reinforcements, so I'm going to take that risk. Han, Biggs, Piston, maybe just the Y-wing, just to be sure. I think this should be enough, but I don't think we'll need to call any reinforcements. Ray Scavenger, Y-wing. Let's take care of the Y-wing first. Let's get some defense penetration up. And let's target Han's, or this Race Millennium Falcon. Take her out. And oh, this is the BTL Y-wing, it's not the Rebel Y-wing. Okay. Alright, 68 banners. Okay, that made up for a few lost banners. Let's see how much we ended up with. 2640. Not the best score. I was hoping for 2660 or something like that. But yeah, one lost battle, and I think we were not as efficient in some of the other battles as well. But we did face two of the toughest teams that my opponent had to keep, which is the SLKR and the Jedi Knight Luke under JKR. And the Jedi Knight Luke under JKR is actually a tricky team, given that they start with tenacity up because of Revan lead, so you can't really use a Vader against that. So good thing I had both my Galactic Legends on offense to take care of those two teams. So reasonably tough teams on defense, and I think I'm okay with the score. I think my opponent is going to struggle, especially since I have some pretty tough teams. I don't think I have any easy teams out here. So he's going to lose tons of banners, and I think maybe a match or two. Let's see. I do have my Watt on defense with the clones. I'm hoping that proves to be difficult. Plus I've got both my get ships over here, which I think might get tricky as well. So let's wait to see how my opponent does. I'll give you guys an update at the end of the video. Catch you guys soon. Alright, so my opponent has gone, and as you can see, he has struggled quite a bit on my defense. Let's go one by one. I think what my opponent did was he attacked my Darth Revan first, got a fail, cleared off the others, no problem, one shots. I think probably used Revan and gas against those two. But no way to tell until we see the battle history. 3 battles against Darth Revan, not able to get him down. This is such a good team on defense. It's really pretty amazing out there. And then on this zone also he struggled quite a lot. The Poggle team was taken out pretty easily, probably with Geos, because B1 is really susceptible to Geos and multi-attacks. And then 2 battles each on the Finn team with Heroes. Not surprising, that's a great team again. And this team that I was trying out for the first time, Stormtrooper Han with the Vets, that one got an extra hold as well. So good to see that. Another cheap team that doesn't pull many great characters, but if it can get me a defend, it's always good to see. And then 5 holds on CLS, Chewpio and C3PO, which is really good to see, because that was my latest Zeta investment. I invested in CLS's 3rd Zeta, which is the one which gives him tenacity. Just makes the team a little more resilient and tougher, and it's good to see that gave my opponent some problems. And at the back over here, was able to take out my negotiator, although it did call all the reinforcements, and then 3 battles against my malevolence, which is again good to see. So all the zones held, and at least gave me some amount of holds, and my opponent wasn't able to get through to the back zone, where I had some really good teams, and I was I could have probably used some of these on my own offense to get a cleaner victory. But I'm okay with being able to block that zone completely. So that's it for this the second battle of the Grand Arena. We are let's see who we are going to be facing next. Most probably Darth Chaos, who has again 2 Galactic Legends, both with ultimates, and a pretty decent roster. So most likely we'll be facing him in the finals. So watch out for that match in a couple of days. Before I log off, just want to wish all my Indian viewers out there a really happy Diwali. Hope you have a chance to be with family and celebrate in a safe manner. All right. I will catch you guys in a couple of days for the finals, most likely against Darth Chaos. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.